Hello, welcome everyone. Thank you very much for making the time to be here today. This is March 12th, and my name is Thiago. Welcome. I'm really pumped up and excited about this new integration that we have been able to work out with MyEtherWallet and make it available through the resources, the Ethereum Alarm Clock technology. Now you can also schedule your transaction there. And without further ado, I'm gonna call our teammate Clarence, and he will explain to you and show you how quick and easy it is to schedule any transaction via my Etherwallet. Clarence.
Hey everyone, Clarence here. So today I'm going to teach you how to schedule transaction in our new integration that is in MyEtherWallet. So let's go over the steps. So first, you need to access your MyEtherWallet, and then you have to navigate to dApps, and then you select Schedule Transaction, and then you schedule transaction after that, and then you can also confirm the scheduled transaction. So let's go into detailed instructions. So first, we need to go to myetherwallet.com. So be sure that you're on the right website. So you sign into your wallet. So I'm just gonna use a key store file for this tutorial. So after you have signed in, go to dApps right here on the left side of the screen, and then you select schedule a transaction. So fill in the transaction information. So you can choose ETH or any other tokens of your choice. So I'm just gonna choose ETH and then put the amount that you will send for scheduling. So for example, I'm just gonna use put 0.5 ETH and then the to address. For this tutorial, I'm just going to send it to myself. So I'm just gonna copy this address and then paste it here. And then you can also set the time and date of the transaction that you want to execute. So I'm just going to execute it for today. So you can click OK and then select the time. So I'm gonna schedule the transaction 10 minutes from now and click OK. So you can also choose the time zone of your choice. So here in the time bounty section, you can select your choice of time bounty. So time bounty is a fee which is paid to the time nodes that will execute the transactions on your behalf, similar to the gas fee paid to the miners. So a higher bounty means that the transaction is more likely to be executed. So keep in mind that gas fees still need to be paid and gas settings will be applied automatically based on your choice of time bounty. So I'm just going to select the lower time bounty. So for manual settings, we can switch the advanced slider on here. For the scheduling mode section, here you can choose whether you want the transaction to be executed at a specific time or a specific block number. So the execution window defines the time or block window for the transaction. The minimum required by the Ethereum Alarm Clock protocol is 5 minutes or about 20 blocks. So I've scheduled my transaction earlier for 10 minutes from now. So I'm just going to use the date and time so that it will be specific. So for the required deposit here, you can also require that the time node deposits a certain amount of ETH to reserve an exclusive time window for the transaction. Choosing the required deposit option provides further assurance that the transaction will be executed on time. So for the future gas price and future gas limit for the future transactions can be set manually as well as the gas limit for the current transactions. So these data are filled in automatically. So you can also adjust the numbers here, but it's not really necessary. So um, once you have selected and checked the transaction info, you can click schedule transaction. So you will be taken to a confirmation screen. You can double check everything here by turning on the detailed information. So here are the information that you have for your transaction. And then you can double check everything and you can click confirm and send. So you have successfully scheduled your transaction. So after the transaction is sent, you will see a confirmation that your future transaction is scheduled. The link will take you to our Chronos app where you can see the status of the transaction. Here in app.chronologic.network, you can click here in the transactions and you will see the transaction here. So I have here a transaction before I have made earlier, and I will show you what it looks like and how you can access it. So here it is. It's already executed. So this is what I scheduled earlier. Executed. You can also cancel your transaction if necessary. So here is the scheduled transaction that I did for this demo, this tutorial. So going back to my EtherWallet, you can also check the transaction status under notifications here. From where the transaction hash link will direct you to Etherscan. So you click the transaction hash here and it will redirect you to Etherscan. So it's a success and you have successfully scheduled your transaction. So for recap of these steps, so first you need to access your MyEtherWallet and then you navigate to the dApps and then you click schedule transaction and then you schedule a transaction and then you can confirm your scheduled transaction via our Chronos app or in Etherscan. So that concludes my tutorial on how to schedule a transaction in my EtherWallet. Hopefully you are as excited as we are about using the Ethereum Alarm Clock app in my EtherWallet, and we are looking forward to hearing how it works out for you. Thanks, Tiago.
Thank you very much, Clarence. And now you see that it takes less than 5 minutes or 5 minutes, if that much, to schedule a transaction via MyEtherWallet. You can take the same amount of time doing it via MyCrypto, and now you can schedule a transaction using the two top Ethereum wallets. More, these are the wallets that are most used in the whole world. So this is really a huge step toward uh, adoption of the technology. And that was it for today, guys. I would like to invite you to join our Telegram and to follow us on Twitter, which are the main outlets to get our new updates every time. And also, if you like this format of live stream and how we are delivering content for you in a weekly basis, please do subscribe to our channel and like our videos as well if you like them. And that was it. Thank you very much for your time. Have a great weekend. See you next week. Bye bye.